We're set for a Power 4 conference matchup. It's the SEC versus the Big 12. Both sides looking for a statement victory today. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. To the air, it's Arnold. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch! And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball and short gain. There's such a living history to this rivalry game, Kirk. They began playing back in 1893 and so many dramatic chapters since then.
You know, growing up in the Big Ten region, I always had an appreciation for the Iron Bowl, watching Auburn and Alabama every year. But really, it wasn't until 1996, my first year on College Game Day, when you and I were down there. Watched it firsthand. It was my first experience in seeing it. And there's just nothing like watching Auburn and Alabama in person. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Tight end makes the grab. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. To throw, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. The sure hands. It's Edwards. He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now it's second down here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Using his legs, it's Miller. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they've got him. Alabama comes under the line quickly. And 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Makes the catch. It's Howard. The defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion sets up an important 3rd down play. A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Up over the middle, it's Singleton. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Bringing pressure. Caught on the outside, it's Edwards. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They'll kick it away here. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the back now goes in motion, looking to throw. It's Arnold. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Important second down play coming up. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Ram down the middle. It's Singleton.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Second down after that previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to find room. It's Robinson. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Dropping back, it's Arnold. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And they misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The screen pass complete to the running back. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Throwing up play action. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The drive ends and the punt team on the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And they'll just down it right here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Here's the toss play now, running left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times we'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking to scramble. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. This is a regular season game that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Receiver in motion now. Looks right for a quick completion. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Getting set. Here's second down. Motion now from the tight end. Leaning on the run game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides that set up at 3rd and 4. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Turnover. Breaks into the open. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle, it's Miller. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On the ground, it's Miller. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, it looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time it's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Now, that pick may be the cherry on top of what has been a very disappointing passing performance for this quarterback today. They never were able to find a rhythm through the air, and it ended up costing them the game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Alabama will likely just try to run the clock out here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run it to the right side. Breaking tackles. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. Roughing the kicker is going to set the offense up now in the red zone with the first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Alabama.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.